Today, Keir Starmer has officially announced that under 16-year-olds will be banned on social media in the UK.
Today, I can announce that the government will ban access to social media for all children under the age of 16.
Let me explain. Obviously, this is something that's been talked about for a good few months now, and it's something that's actually already happened in Australia. It happened last year. It doesn't sound like it was actually too successful in Australia. Apparently, a lot of people that are under 16 are still able to access social media. Well, it looks like the UK is going down the same route as Australia when it comes to under 16s on social media. Earlier this morning, Keir Starmer did a conference about the under 16 social media ban, and there's a lot to talk about, so this is what he said.
The government will ban access to social media for all children under the age of 16. Look, this is not something I do lightly, and I will not present it as cost-free, as if social media has brought no benefits to young people, because clearly that is wrong. But government is always about choices, and it's clear to me that a full ban is the right choice. Now, I come to it as a parent myself. I know exactly the fears that we all feel when we're thinking about this issue. You know, all I've ever wanted for my own children, hand on heart, is for them to be happy and for them to be safe. And I think that's what any parent wants. But I ask the question now, do we truly believe that social media creates a happy environment for our children? Do we truly believe that it's a place where they can feel safe? I don't think I even need to answer those questions, do I?
Obviously, as you might know, like a couple of months ago, there was a consultation that was launched by the government into this social media ban. This basically gave the public an opportunity to give their opinions to the government and basically like share their points of view. And according to this consultation, it does seem like most people are actually for this ban, specifically for parents with children of that kind of age range, because it does seem like parents are very concerned with their children's safety when they're on social media. Children's safety was like the main thing that Keir Starmer talked about in his conference, but he did also give a bit of insight into when this ban could actually be coming into place. He said, "We hope to pass regulation before Christmas and therefore to bring the ban into force in the early part of next year, probably about springtime." So it sounds like it could be about a year we'd have to wait for the ban to actually be enforced. But he was also asked if children would be fined if they tried to get around the ban and still access social media after it was enforced. And he said the enforcement will be on the platform providers, not the children. I think it's really important that we make that clear. We're not going to be taking action against 13 or 14 and 15-year-olds who are trying, as they always will, to get around the rules that adults put in their path. I mean, realistically, you can't fine a 13-year-old. Like, they don't have any money. Below 16 and you try and access social media, that's 2 weeks pocket money, that. Mate, can you imagine? We do also have a little bit more information on what particular apps will be banned under this social media ban, because apparently things like Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X will all be included in this ban. But apparently messaging services like Signal and WhatsApp, they won't be in this ban, so you can still use those if you are under 16. Now, obviously, there is a lot of people that are for this ban, but there is also quite a lot of people that are against this ban. And the people that are against the ban are pointing out things like the fact that Keir Starmer originally said that he wouldn't back a social media ban for under 16-year-olds. And people have also accused Keir Starmer of rushing the ban because basically his job looks like it's in jeopardy. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about Andy Burnham replacing Keir Starmer as Prime Minister. To be fair, everybody just kind of wants a shot at Prime Minister, don't they? Like, everybody seems to want him out right now. A lot of people have resigned recently, and it's just not been a good look for Keir Starmer in the last few weeks. And I've also seen a lot of posts on social media, like this one, for example, from the Champagne Socialist, because he pointed out that 16-year-olds in the UK can apparently join the army, have a full-time job. And he also pointed out that the government was thinking about lowering the voting age so 16 and 17-year-olds could vote. And it's all because this post was put out saying that they were thinking about introducing nightly curfews for 16 and 17-year-olds so they'd be able to vote but not scroll on TikTok. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a full-time content creator. I've been since like 2019 or something stupid like that. Like, I've been in the game for a while now. So I'm not really sure how this social media ban would actually affect people that rely on social media as their income. But I'd hope that any content creator would agree with me when I say that children's safety online is far more important than just someone's paycheck. But the thing that I do find genuinely fascinating about this whole situation is the fact that Keir Starmer has been pretty vocal about his support for content creators and just the entire content creator industry. I mean, bearing in mind last year Keir Starmer invited like 100 of the biggest content creators in the UK to 10 Downing Street for like a content creator reception, which has literally never happened before, and I was actually lucky enough to actually attend that reception myself. There was content creators from all different niches, like bearing in mind the entire time I was just hanging around with Mr. Who's the Boss. Was not expecting to see him there, I'll tell you that for free. But the whole reason he invited us to this reception is because, and I quote, he wanted to go where the people go. He basically told everybody in the room that the government had realised that a lot of people don't generally get their information from like your mainstream news and that sort of thing. They get it from social media creators. And since that reception, a lot of content creators have then been invited back and done stuff with the government. So obviously that creator reception in 2025 at 10 Downing Street is like encouraging the engagement with content creators. So I just think it's interesting how the conversation has now shifted about social media just in general. So hopefully when the ban happens, it's actually happening for the right reasons, and hopefully it does actually help people. Obviously this is a very controversial topic, so let me know in the comments what you think about this ban. Are you for the ban? Are you against the ban? Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.